to another episode. We are off to the Bendleby Ranges. I'm going to spend a few nights there. It's north of Adelaide. It's about 3 or 4 hours north of Adelaide. It's a working station that you can stay on. There's a bunch of four-wheel drive tracks around there. I've got a mate, Riley Slater, who I haven't seen in a very long time, who's been over the Eyre Peninsula. He's also going to come join me for 2 nights, I think. So yeah, we're going to go explore out there and see what that has to offer before pushing on to the Flinders Ranges. Another bucket list item or destination for me, something that I've again wanted to do, and really looking forward to showing you all what it's about. So come along and let's see what we get up to. Yoo! Just filling up at the service station in Ururu. It's the last main town before you get out to the Bendleby Ranges. I think I'll fill up the car and the jerry can on the back. Start to get a bit more remote now, and I don't know how long it'll be, how long I'll end up spending out there. So I think I'll just fill up the jerry just for precautionary measures, let's say. But this is definitely the fun part of the trip, paying for fuel. Fun. How sick is this? So just driving along, we see that's the main road that's taking me through to the Bendleby Ranges. And I've just stumbled across this, just an empty building right on the edge of the road. There's a whole, South Australia seems to have these all throughout. They're like these old, I think they're 18th century buildings that have just been deserted pretty much. Gotta be careful with snakes, it's getting pretty hot out here. It's just, I think it's probably about mid-30s, but how cool is this? You can actually, don't know if you're meant to, actually go through these properties. Bloody awesome. On we go, Bendleby Ranges, here we come. We're here! We're at the Bendleby Ranges, Ollie! Woohoo! We got this. Oh, I'm excited. I've been speaking to some friends who came up and did Flinders Ranges, and they said Bendleby Ranges is what they missed when they were here, and they wish that they hadn't. So yeah, a lot of full driving tracks. I'm very excited to be here. Riley's coming in tonight. He's coming in hot. I think he's driving from the Eyre Peninsula, so he's got about 6 hours to get here. So tomorrow I think we'll probably go for a drive, but I'm excited. And this is us for camp tonight. Bendleby Ranges. Spectacular spot. Bit of a storm forecasted for tonight, so we'll see how we go down here. Kind of in the middle of a valley. Thought we might have a little bit of wind protection, but still coming through a bit. So we'll wait and see how we go. But Riley's due to get in about 8 o'clock. Looking forward to seeing him, and we'll decide what we're going to do tomorrow. Oh, and look who found his way out to the Bendleby Ranges. It's me! Riley Slater! Hello. We're gonna have some awesome fun out here. Poked my nose up a few tracks today just to have a look to see what they're like. And yeah, it's gonna be one hell of an adventure. Right, first night down in the Bendleby Ranges. Had a really good night last night, caught up with Riley around the campfire, had some food, had a beer, and then the rain started coming over about 8:30 at night, so we just called it a night. I think we were both tired, both had big days, so had an early night, and we're up bright and early, ready to go for a bit of a wheel this morning. Now, yesterday when I came in, I called Charlie and had a bit of a chat with him. He's the owner of this property. Talked to him. There's actually two ranges out here. There's the Bendleby Ranges, which he was explaining a lot of the tracks are reasonably easy, and then there's the Hungry Ranges. Both are on the property, but you drive through where the main hub is down in town before you sort of get out to the other ranges. The Hungry Ranges has some of your more iconic tracks. Billy Goat's Ridge, that's one of the most famous, I would say, tracks out here. These tracks are probably a bit more, in the Hungry Ranges, are probably for the bit more experienced drivers. However, yeah, this side still has some great, Bendleby Ranges still has some great tracks out there as well. So I think what the plan is today, we're currently up here in this campsite here. We're going to come down and poke our nose up Link Track. I did it quickly last night just to see how hard it is. That track, I've been told, is a good indication as to what you'll find over in the Hungry Ranges. So Riley's done a bit of four-wheel driving in the past, but we're going to take him out there, see how comfortable he is on it, and then we're going to decide whether or not we stay over in the Bendleby Ranges or head over to the Hungry Ranges. So we've made our way over to Link Track, which is the hardest track over here in Bendleby Ranges. This is sort of a test as to what's over the other side in Hungry Ranges, which is a bit more of the serious four-wheel driving. This is the first obstacle. Got a fairly steep hill, sort of lots of wombat holes, so should expect a fair bit of flex, especially up here next to this tree. A fair bit of flex and possibly even a wheel lift. Last night when I drove up it, I did poke a wheel, which was kind of fun, but wasn't really filming yesterday. It was just more so a bit of a scout mission. So we'll come up here, I'll give it a go, Riley will watch, and then we'll swap over. Excited, mate?
Well, he made a mess for my turn. What do you call this shit?
So that was so much more slippery than what it was yesterday. Yesterday was just grip for days, a little bit of rain, and all this clay underneath just becomes so slippery. These articulating wombat holes don't help things. I think for Riley, I think what you should do, dude, is come up this first half, similar side to me, maybe hug this bank a little bit more, because I've chewed this up now. If you come over it, you're going to struggle for grip. And then I would be aiming to cut across this bit right here. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how it's done. Riley's up next. Let's see how he goes.
Bit more gas! Look at that. Textbook drive. Textbook drive.
One thing out here, or one thing anywhere where there's steep hills, is it's always hard to showcase how steep these tracks are. This is a nice little washout that if I was near home, I'd probably give a go. I obviously break shit all the time, and I do have to remind myself regularly that I'm living out of this thing for the next 12 months, so I need to pick my battles. As much as that looks grippy and looks fun, it also looks like CV territory. So yeah, textbook drive, my friend. Oh yeah, boosh.
Yeah! With the wheel ends! Bloody awesome. Get a load of that backdrop. Woo!
All right, Riley, first hard track down. How'd you find that?
Ooh, quite nerve-wracking. But no, loved it.
Yeah,
got up them
good.
all and got a little wheel lift and done a whole bunch of things I've never done in this car before. So.
That's what it's all about. We're having an awesome time out here. This place is phenomenal. Got the Hungry Ranges check-in, check-out board over here. It's in case we get stuck and can't come back. Awesome, awesome. So we're gonna make our way over. We're looking to do this top loop around here. And then depending on what time we finish that, we want to maybe go down this east fence track to do Billy Goat's Ridge, because that's the most notorious one out here, and that's rated 10 out of 10. Very flexual. All right, so we are just about to turn onto Gorge, which is this track here. This is the second of the hard tracks we're going to tackle today. This one is rated 7 out of 10. So all the tracks out here are rated on how hard they are. One being not very difficult, right up to 10 out of 10. Out.
Uh-oh.
Need 35s.
Oh no.
That's all right.
Oik. What's your plan here?
What I'll do, I'll drive forward just a tiny bit because it's got a little bit of play. I just need to shove this rock under it, and then when I come back, we'll lift this side up and I'll clear it. I'll just go backwards and pick another line.
Yeah, I pushed mine as hard as I could.
Ali, no. Let's try a slightly different line, eh?
Doesn't even look that big.
You just caught me out.
Ooh, a bit of metal.
And we're just stopping at the top of this hill here. Gav's Bakery is open for business. Oh yeah! Couple of 4 and 20 sausage rolls. Top of the...
So is the brewery.
Alright, Courts Gorge, done and dusted. That was a pretty fun little drive, just sort of hugs down the valley and follows a creek bed. There's one semi-steep spot in the middle, but nothing you couldn't get up with a fairly standard four-wheel drive. We've just pulled up at the next one, which is... what's this one?
Hungry Highway.
Hungry Highway. Hungry Highway is rated 9 out of 10 out here, so stepping it up a little bit. This goes actually almost back to the start of where Courts Gorge was, but yeah, we'll go out and give that a go. Hopefully this one's a little more challenging. Yep, that way a bit more. Nice wheel lift. Coming up the summit here, and how is that drop off? That is nuts.
Get a load of this.
This place just keeps on giving and giving and giving. How good is this? Just up the top of one of these ridges at the moment. Dead set looks like that is the edge of the earth. You can see the track picks up back down over there, but that ledge looks steep. This is incredible. gnarly angle. Nice big drop off out the side. And that's Hungry Highway completed. That was up there with one of the best tracks I've driven. Absolutely loved it. Some real steep off camber, wombat holes in sections, but panoramic views. We're driving across a ridge top. I know that they compare billy goats in Victoria to the billy goats out here. Even that I think was harder than what billy goats in Victoria is. Billy goats in Victoria without a locker, yes, it's hard. But in these modern day four-wheel drives, yeah, a little bit easier. Absolutely stunning though. We're just gonna have a quick pee stop, maybe have a beer, and then we're gonna head off to Billy Goats. See if we can tackle the 10 out of 10 track out here. Let's do this. So when I was speaking to Charlie about this place, he's the owner. He said that he's the 5th generation to own this property. They've built this and they're actually adding some extra tracks in, but he's built it up not so much to build it into like a full driving beast and flog it off to someone, but he wants to make sure it's around for his kids and his kids' kids, and obviously pass it on through the generations. And when you get out here and you see how beautiful this place is, you can completely understand why he wants to do that. It's bloody stunning. We made it. Billy Goat Ridge, the start of the infamous track. About to tackle that bad boy. Rigs have made it here. Oh, there's some goats. Seems fitting. Oh, boar here too, east side boar. Very excited to actually tackle this track.
Gav Nav making easy work of it. Woohoo, couldn't see anything. Yeah, all good. Righto, just to show everyone, here's the easy line that I'll be taking. It's man-made here. Go up and go around. Gav's decided, being Uncharted 4-wheel drive, he'll take this line, where his front wheel's going to hit this, bounce him this way towards down there, which I don't know if you can see how steep it is, but goodbye. So fingers crossed the man knows what he's doing. There we go. And you dipped out. Hang on, let me see how much it is. Oh, he has dipped out. Hold it there. Not bad. Just hold it there. You could try that.
I thought I had it.
Yeah, you nearly did.
Feels fucking hectic. right up, like right distance.
Yeah, maybe just hold it there and have a look, because you're skidding down the hill. So it's not your dip anymore, it's like your...
I can turn the steering that way, like the other way.
I reckon we just pack it up a bit more. Be right back, just got to pack up. Dylan.
Shit house.
Got a huge wheel lift. He's up. I reckon you can nearly just turn into it and try and give it a bit.
I'm on the verge of going over, mate.
Or if you want to run your winch out to that tree. Because you're up on top of that big rock.
Okay, what's in front of me? Where's it going?
Nothing, you're on good ground there. Do you want me to put more rocks under that back pit? Do you want to run your winch out to the tree? Or is it not working?
Yeah.
Have you got a switch for it, or you need to go to the bottom?
I've got a switch here.
Winching.
Monster wheel.
Monster. Yep.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
What a madman. Front tyre here. Back tyre should have been here but drifted down here. Tyre up on that, giving him a big old wheel lift. I'm going to take that route over there. Sorry, Gav.
That put the wind up me. That was a bit scary, but fun nonetheless. Go further that way, you gotta hug that line. Further that way, turn into the cliff. Practically took the chicken track. Billy Goats, done and dusted. That was all time. That was absolutely sick. Had a massive wheel lift right in the middle of the track, which was actually a bit scary, but we're on. All right, next up, King's Ridge. We've got King's Ridge that we're gonna tackle, which is sort of heading us back towards camp. This is rated 8 out of 10, so not as gnarly as what we just came from. And then I think we're just gonna go up Pat's Peak, which is the last, or the only other 10 track out here. Real short, sweet, but apparently super steep. So I haven't told Riley that. Let's see how we go. Well, I didn't actually capture it on camera, but I actually had my drone replaced after Mount Gambier from DJI. I had one sent to Adelaide Airport for when Jess flew in. The gimbal was playing up on it, so I got a brand new drone, and I just was flying it, trying to capture some aerial views, and an eagle swooped it, and it's fucked.
And it landed a metre away from my car.
It landed, yeah, what was that?
It landed a metre away from my car.
Yeah, so landed on the rocks.
I have to come catch up.
It's, yeah, it's pretty buggered. It's missing the lens, a corner piece. I don't quite think that this is repairable. That's very unfortunate. Of all the things, an eagle.
I have heard of that before.
Yeah, well, first time for me. Anyway, I'm gonna have to get on to DJI and order another one tonight. Fun. King's Ridge ticked off, just coming out onto backtrack. King's Ridge was good, nice ridgeline run, did cost me a drone. Nonetheless, still really cool. Rest of the footage, unfortunately, will be by GoPro, but yeah, we're just on backtrack now.
Change of plans?
Just going over to the, what is it? Pat's Peak, which is the steep little 10 track, which is just up the road from here. So we'll do that, and then we'll go back to camp. Maybe catch a sunset up at the Sunset Bar.
Oh yeah, that next bit looks steep.
On a near vertical hill, and she's loving it.
Let's go steeper.
Sliding. That is good. Just crawl.
One more descent, and I think we're timing this pretty well for the sunset over at Sunset Peak. So let's do this. This apparently is apparently a pretty steep descent. So let's see how we go.
Don't get sick of this view.
Guess what? Nervous again. Let's go.
So last night we went up and watched the sunset up at Sunset Ridge. It was very windy, so I couldn't really do much commentating or anything. But it was awesome to sit up there and watch the sun go down. Just makes the whole ranges just glow orange. Beautiful night. It wasn't a cloud in the sky, which was good, just super windy unfortunately. But nonetheless, we rolled into camp after dark, had a little fire just before bed. We're only up probably for an hour. I think we went to bed at like 11 o'clock. Had a few beers. But all in all, yesterday was one of the best days I've ever had forward driving. It was technical, it was steep, it was just awesome. And couple that with all the amazing views out here, all the different landscapes over both ranges is just phenomenal. Bye bye four-wheel drive, friend. So Riley's out, he's off. He's heading down towards Robe. He's from Newcastle, so he's making his way back up there, but going the coastal route, gonna take a few days to get home. So it's just me and Ali. Gonna smash out some editing. I'll probably stay here another night and then venture on up to the Flinders Ranges. So yeah, spot's just too nice. I love it here. Could stay here forever. Just kidding. But seriously. Just when I thought this place couldn't get any better. Look at the sky. Magical. And that, guys, is a wrap for Bendleby Ranges. I have seriously loved staying here. This place is immaculate. To Charlie and everyone else that actually runs this place, you've done an exceptional job. The tracks out here between the two ranges give you a little bit of everything. Anything from easy four-wheel driving to some real technical hard rock climbing. So yeah, just a vast range of different driving for all people with all skill levels. These campsites, different ones scattered around the property. It's been pretty windy some nights, and down here in the gorge it's been well protected. So and also look how clean these places are. I have not seen one bit of rubbish out here, which is just incredible. This is what all campsites should look like. Yeah, I've thoroughly enjoyed my stay here. It's hard to say goodbye to it, but got to keep moving forward. But I will be back. Bendleby and Hungry Ranges, phenomenal. Oh well, here we go.